Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If you have a pillow or something you could squeeze between your thighs, and also a block, or if you don't have a block, then a book, it would be good to have those around. If you don't have them, you'll just do what we're going to do without them. Go ahead and take your seat. Bring your attention onto your breath. Notice your breath. The changing sensation on in-breath and out-breath. And then notice the quality of mind you're bringing to the practice today. Is it busy? Is it quiet? Is it critical? Is it compassionate? And then for this period of time, see if you can switch to a compassionate mind. And if you don't know how to switch your thoughts, then just bring your thoughts to focus completely on the breath. And if you encounter a limitation, encounter it with kindness. And then do alternate nostril breathing. Start with the right hand, thumb into the right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 4 counts. And then use the ring finger to close the left nostril, so both nostrils are closed for 16 counts. And then lift the thumb off the right nostril and exhale for 8 counts. And then do 3 more breaths on this side, and then switch sides and do 4 breaths on the other side, just at your own pace. And then coming into Janusharasana, straighten out the right leg. Turn the chest towards the right foot. Reach out through the right leg and activate the right foot by flexing the foot, lifting and spreading the toe. And then on inhale, reach up, telescope the ribs. And then exhale, keep reaching out, lengthen the ribs, lengthen the chest away from the hips, and then bring the hands to the floor. If it's hard to do this with your legs straight, you can bend your knees. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, relax the neck, relax the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, spread your breath into the back ribs. And then exhale, draw the low belly in. Compress the back of the legs into the floor and lengthen the torso out. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Switch sides. Inhale. And then exhale, keep reaching the chest forward towards the foot. Bring the hands down. Inhale, telescope your breath into the side ribs, all the way up into the armpits and the front of the chest. Exhale, relax your neck. Notice what your mind is doing right now, and see if you can just bring the focus of the mind onto the breath, noticing the sensation in your body and making this pose that feels good. Inhale, walk your hands back up. Grab your pillow or a block so it's nearby. Lay down on your back. And put that pillow or block between the thighs and then reach the legs up towards the ceiling. So abs with a block or abs with mat. If your legs don't want to be straight, you can bend at the knees. Inhale, spread your low back into the floor. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up, squeeze the mat. Exhale, take elbows towards the thighs, squeeze the mat, pull the low belly down. Inhale, spread the low back into the floor, keep the head and shoulders up. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone, squeeze the mat. Exhale, take elbows towards the thighs, squeeze the mat, pull the low belly down. Inhale, spread the low back into the floor. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up, squeeze the mat. Exhale, take elbows towards the thighs, squeeze the mat, pull the low belly down. Squeeze the mat again and pull the low belly down a second time. Inhale, spread low back into the floor. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up, squeeze the mat. Exhale, take elbows to the thighs, squeeze the mat, pull the low belly down. Squeeze the mat again, pull the low belly down a second time. Inhale, head and shoulders down. Bring your feet down. Remove the mat. Coming into elbows to knees. If you prefer, you can keep your feet on the ground, lengthening one leg at a time. Otherwise, come your feet off the ground, knees above the hips. Inhale, spread the low back into the floor. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, take elbows to left thigh, straighten the right leg, pull the low belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, take elbows to right thigh, lengthen the left leg, pull the low belly down. Inhale, back to center. Do 2 more on each side. When you're done, exhale the head and shoulders down, bring the feet down. Sit up for bridge. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, press feet into the floor. Lengthen tailbone as you lift the hips up. Stamp the base of the greatcoat into the floor and squeeze the knees together just a little bit so you turn on the muscles in the inner leg. Inhale, telescope the ribs, lift chest towards the chin. Exhale, lengthen tailbone. Press feet into the floor, lift the hips. Deepen your breath. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And next exhale, bring down upper back, middle back, and low back. Then roll over onto your side, come up onto hands and knees. I'm going to do like 3 breaths in cat-cow. And then come to a neutral spine. Inhale, press the hands into the floor, reach through the fingertips. And then exhale, just do a little micro bend in the elbows. Squeeze the elbows towards the center line and feel the shoulder blades wrap. Feel that serratus anterior muscle turn on. Inhale, spread your breath into the front of the rib cage. And then exhale, reach the left leg back. You want to balance the weight between the right and left arms. On your next exhale, squeeze the buttock to lift the leg a little bit more. But exhale, draw the low belly in towards the spine. Inhale, bring that leg down. Exhale, switch sides. And reach through the right leg. Inhale, telescope the ribs, and then exhale, squeeze the right buttock to lift that leg, but draw the low belly in to support the spine so you don't end up bending, dropping the belly. Inhale, bring the right leg down, and exhale, reach the left leg out again. And inhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, bring the knee in towards the chest. Exhale, bring the knee down. You can inhale and just reset, then exhale, reach out through the right leg. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, knee to chest. And exhale, bring the knee back down. Come onto forearms for dolphin. Grab the opposite bicep on each arm so you know you have the elbows the right distance apart. And then there's a straight line coming up from the elbow through the middle finger. Relax your neck, drop your head. Inhale, press the forearms into the floor, spread across the upper back. Exhale, if you wish, tuck your toes, straighten your legs. Now notice how your shoulders feel. Press your forearms into the floor and feel the shoulder blade wrap around the side of the body. Inhale, telescope the ribs and lift the hips away from the shoulders. See if you can feel yourself lifting your weight out of the shoulders. Reach the thumb away from the pinky finger. And the next inhalation, broaden your breath, across the front of the collarbone. Exhale, bring your knees down. Now grab your pillow or rolled up mat and grab your book or your block. Your book or your block is going to go between the ankles, and the pillow or the rolled up mat is going to go between the thighs. Lay down. So we'll start in sync. Come onto the forearms, elbows are under the shoulders. Reach out through the fingers, press the palms into the floor. Squeeze the block, squeeze the mat. Now on the next exhale, pull the low belly in, squeeze the mat, squeeze the block. Press the tops of the legs and the tops of the foot into the floor. And on the next inhale, press forearms into the floor, draw the chest forward. After you inhale, draw the chest forward, squeeze the block, squeeze the mat. Exhale, draw the chest forward, come back down. And reach the hands about 12 inches in front of the shoulders for low cobra. Squeeze the mat, squeeze the block. Inhale, squeeze the mat, squeeze the block. And then exhale, lengthen the tailbone as you squeeze the mat. Squeeze the block and press the top of the foot and the top of the thigh into the floor. And next inhale. Press hands into the floor, draw the chest forward as you come up. At the top of the inhale, squeeze the mat, squeeze the block. Exhale, draw the low belly in, pull the chest forward as you come down. And then on your own breath, do 3 more of those. And then press up onto hands and knees. Remove the mat, remove the block. Press back into down dog. Inhale, left foot forward for right angle lunge. Put your hands on your hips, thumbs on the sacrum. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, press the top of the back leg into the floor. Activate the front foot and press it into the floor. Inhale, telescope the ribs, and then exhale, draw the low belly in. Feel tailbone lengthen towards the floor. Then inhale, telescope the ribs, reach the arms up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. Inhale up in front of the ribcage. And then exhale, draw the low belly in. Press the top of the back leg into the floor. Reach the clasped hands towards the floor. And the next few inhales, breathe all the way into the front of the chest. As you exhale, draw the low belly in to make sure your abdominals are supporting the spine. Exhale, unclasp the hands. Step back into down dog. Inhale, right foot forward for right angle lunge. Start off with the hands on the hips. Activate the front foot. When you exhale, press the top of the back leg into the floor. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, draw the low belly in and feel how that rotates the pelvis and lengthens the tailbone towards the floor. It'll open up the front of your left thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press the top of the back leg into the floor. Press the front foot into the floor. Notice what your mind is doing right now. It's being kind. Exhale, clasp hands behind your back. Reach through the arms. Open up the front of the chest. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, draw the low belly in. Press the top of the back foot into the floor. On the next inhale, bring the breath into the front of the chest all the way up under the collarbone. Exhale, draw low belly in. Relax your neck. Release. Bring both hands to frame the front foot. Step back into plank. Knees up or knees down, lower all the way down. Goat with hands clasped. Clasp your hands behind the back. Squeeze your ankles together. Inhale, lift the shoulders, lift the legs. Exhale, squeeze the legs together. Reach the arms towards the feet. Breathe deeply. Exhale, release. Look back into down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Fold your mat over so your right knee is padded. We're just going to see if you can reach back and grab the right ankle. If you're there, sometimes this can be a lot on the right knee. So then you just want to see if you can shift your weight forward. And then you'll come onto the front of the back knee. And the pressure will be opposite. Inhale, telescope the wrist. Exhale, pull the low belly in, reach through the back leg. If you can't get this grasp on the ankle, you could just be doing this. If you have the grasp on the ankle, kick the ankle out. So you're pressing the ankle towards the back wall, lifting the chest. Inhale to the front of the chest. Exhale, draw the low belly towards the spine, making sure you're not bending in the low back. You want to get the back bend higher into the chest. Gently release. Step back to down dog. Take a moment to wrap your shoulders and just take a relaxing breath here. Inhale, right leg forward. Fold over the left side of the mat. And just start off in a right angle lunge. And for some of you, just coming forward from here is going to be enough. But if you can lift the back ankle and grab it, the starting point. Inhale, telescope the wrist. And then exhale, shift your weight forward. Okay. Now inhale, telescope the ribs. And then exhale, draw the low belly towards the spine, lengthen the tailbone. And then press the top of the back leg into the floor. And next inhale, you can kick that ankle open, lifting the chest. But then exhale, draw the low belly in, lengthen the tailbone, and take out that back bend in the lumbar spine. So by drawing the low belly in, you counteract with it. Lumbar spine wants to be, which is this, very bendy. You want to counteract that, open up in the upper chest. Inhale, bring your breath through the front of the chest. Exhale, relax your neck. And then exhale, release the back foot. Step back into plank. Knees up or knees down, lower all the way down. Both with palms facing up. Inhale, lift the shoulders, lift the arms off the floor. Exhale, squeeze the ankles together. Lift the legs off the floor. Squeeze the muscles around the sit bone. Squeeze the ankles together and bring your breath all the way into the front of the chest. And then exhale, bring hands down. Press back into child's pose. If you're looking at me thinking child's pose doesn't work for you, you can grab that pillow. Then you can grab a block for the chest, a block for the forehead. And this might give you enough space to come into that deep bend in the hips. Wherever you are, take a deep breath and feel your breath lengthen and expand the back ribs. Inhale, roll up to sitting, and turn around and lay on your back. You can either take both legs over to the left side of the body, or you can straighten the left leg and just take the right leg over to the left side of the body. Reach the right arm out. Have a nice opening stretch in the front of the right chest. Just breathe. Notice how your mind is approaching your body and see if you can make it kind. Inhale, back to center. And then come on to the other side, either bringing both knees over or you can straighten out the right leg and just bring the left knee over. Seems to be a little deeper of a stretch. You're just doing the left knee. Reach the left arm out. Take a few nice deep breaths. Notice how you feel. Inhale back to center. Hug both knees into the chest and just gently rock back and forth. Really gentle massage for the spine. And coming into Shavasana, either with the knees bent, feet out to the sides of the mat, knees resting on each other, or you can straighten the legs all the way. When you're ready, bend your knees, roll onto your side. Gently press yourself up to seated. And if you still have a moment, take this moment to notice what you're rooted in. Just think of one thing you've been wanting to do for yourself, for your health, for your mood, for your family, whatever it is. One thing you've been thinking about doing to nourish yourself. See if you can fit that in today. Maybe something as simple as making sure you drink enough water. What is it that will make you a better and stronger version of you? Gently bring hands together in front of the chest. Happy Friday, May 15th. See you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Anne.
Welcome.
Bye, Ann.
Bye.